Yo ho ho, what is going, guys? Welcome back to On the Rocks, the series where we just play decks we want to play because we can do whatever we want. It's our brew crew. So today, as promised from last time, I will be playing the cycling deck, and you'll notice that it's called Taking Out the Trash because this deck is trash. This is the most basic, just stupid deck, but it's actually a lot of fun to play. I've already played some reps, and it's whatever. So let's check it out. Basically, we're playing all cycling cards, so everything in here cycles for 1 mana except for two different cards. So this cycles, Boon Wishgiver cycles, this cycles, Memory Leak cycles, Footfall Creator cycles, Go for Blood cycles, Starting Development. These all cycle for one. If you've seen our land base, we actually can only cast red and white spells, so these blue spells and this black spell, we're just cycling. And the reason we're doing all this cycling is because we have cards like Flourishing Fox, which just gets stupid big when it cycles, or if we already have one, we can cycle it itself. We have Drannith Healer, which will gain us life, which we don't usually use that much, but it can help if we're getting beat down. Drannith Stinger is really good, does a lot, can sometimes rack up like 10 damage over the course of a game. And then Valiant Rescuer cycles for 2, which we're not too hot on, but we can cycle and make tokens, which are great to chump block, and also it works for the first time every turn. So our turn and also our opponent's turn. So that's 2 tokens a turn if we're keeping the cycling up. Also, if they just don't have any blockers, we can swing in for 3, which is really good. But then the main win con of this deck is Zenith Flare. Now you've probably gotten blown out by this in draft. I know I have. But yeah, this is how we're going to win. We're just going to cycle as much as we can, and then hopefully hit our opponent for 17 or 20 or whatever. Usually we'll ping them down a little bit with like a Drannith Stinger. So maybe if we can do 4 or 5 damage with that and then hit them for a big Zenith Flare, that's pretty much how we're going to win. The rest of these cards we don't really cast. I think I've cast Go for Blood 1 time, and Flourishing Fox is also a really good threat because that can get big really quick, but people have kind of recognized that that is a problem, so they tend to remove it when they can. And then lastly, we are playing a companion because there's basically no downside. We're playing Luris, the most broken, just because he can get back our foxes or our stingers or whatever else we might need should the game go long and we need to adjust. I also have 2 cards in the sideboard, a couple of these Heartwarming Redemptions. I want to try them out after a couple games just to see because it's basically just like a mega cycle, right? If we have 6 cards in hand or whatever, which we should always have a pretty full grip, just because every card we cycle is replacing itself. So it's not like we're really going down except for playing lands. So I want to try that, and then also it gains life, which is nice because we can stall a little bit if we're being down. So that's the deck, taking out the trash, and let's go in and get a game. And we're not weak, so we're playing in the ranked queues. Ooh. And let's all have a synchronized swig together, shall we? Cheers. That's good. That is water. All right, get my music going in game 1. All right, easy keep, bunch of things to cycle, and we have a stinger, which is what we want. And we have perfect mana, aka we have 1 red and 1 white. We're going to be playing pretty much strictly at instant speed. What is their companion? Mori. Okay, so they're on the beatdown plan, which could be a problem. I don't know. We'll see. The Fox. Okay. This is good. We're going to play the Fox. The Fox is quickly going to be able to beat through basically everything they play. Zenith Flare. Okay, so we'll keep that for later. We're actually going to play the Rescuer, so we can just start making tokens. Get the extra damage. So now we want to chump, be getting in with the Flourishing Fox as much as we can. I'm probably just going to cycle these healers. I would like to get the Stinger down at some point. Destroy target artifact. Okay. So we're not concerned about that. It does give a trample. So he doesn't want to attack. Alright, well, let's get in here. Once again, the glory of the cycling deck. Every card just replaces itself. We will just keep cycling. And we'll just hit for 6. It's fine. And our Zenith Flare is for 6, so we're not doing too bad. Alright, so I think what we're just going to do is let's play a Stinger and just start pinging our opponent down. Need a 1, 2, 3, and that'll be enough. If we can draw land, yeah, we just need to draw land. Opponent is playing big mana. Okay. Cycle. Nice. Block here. Mountain. All attack. And this is what the deck is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Nice win. Our owl is super happy over there. Excellent. Alright. 1-0, baby. 1-0. Alright, let's run it back. Another perfect hand. Perfect mana. Add a bunch of cards that cycle for 1. Our opponent's playing Luris. Are they playing the same deck that we are? Oh, well, they already mulliganed, so we are already up. No, they're not. Oh, they are. But they're playing blue? Why are they playing blue? Alright, well, we're just going to start the beatdown. Actually, we can take a little bit of punishment. We'll cycle 1, see what we get. We have our own rescuer. Alright, we're going to play this just because I will gladly trade ours for his. He can cycle and block, so we're not going to attack in. Yep, there we go. He has a second one, okay. Big block. We'll play the healer. Then we'll get some of this life back. That doesn't really matter. Well. I don't really know why I'm pretending like we have something, but I guess it's the control player in me that says it feels right. Also, next turn, if he does not attack, I'm going to go for blood and get this thing off the field, sacrificing our healer. Okay, that is one way to do it. Play the fox, though. Yeah, get this out of here. Alright. Fox. Should have saved that Xenoflare, friend. Let's, cycle. We'll play our own. Cycle. Oh, for the first time each turn. Crap. I misplayed. We could add a token. Alright, well, we'll block one. Boris. we will cycle. We'll keep this. We're going to target creature we control, fight his Lurrus, get that out of here. And then we will save this cycle for now. And I think next turn we just might play our own Lurrus and get back a Stinger? I don't know, we really could get back any of our creatures. The Healer would be good just to counteract the 1/1s. The Stinger is good because it turns the clock on. The Rescuer. Alright, well, let's cycle. I'd like to Zenith Flare his Fox, because that's going to get dangerous real quick. Okay, that's sad. Alright, let's cycle. See what we get. Cycle. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cycle. If he wants to trade his whole board, that's fine. $16. Here. Yep. And just like that, we can lose. Unfortunate, but expected. That's kind of how the deck plays out. It just goes off like that. I should have just fired our own Zenith Flare off, killed his Fox. I mean, we would have gained so much life that it was kind of inconsequential until we drew the next one. Definitely got greedy. Yeah, I'll take it. It's another great thing about this deck is that there's just... you can keep basically all the hands. Already have a Zenith Flare. We'll probably just lead with the Rescuer next turn. I want to get those. Alright, so this person is playing Ashiok Sleeves and leading with a Temple of Mystery. Not Mystery, Deceit? Deceit. And I'm just hoping we don't get Thoughtseize. And by Thoughtseize, I mean Thought Erasure, Agonizing Remorse. Or, okay, Tyrant Scorn, that's fine. Oh, Fox. Get that Fox in there. Forgot to plug in my computer. Whoops. Yep. Alright, well. Okay. Now we're good. Because they can take a Zenith Flare, but we have one. Cycle. Cycle. Land. Cycle. We're just going all in. Cycle. Eight. So next turn, assuming nothing, we win. Because we just smack for 7, dome for 8. I'm assuming some sort of interaction. Hopefully not a Thoughtseize effect plus a kill effect. Okay, Hydrate Crisis. Sure. Let's go. Wow. Dead. Land. Cycle. Play Lyris. And you make cast. Can I? I don't think I can cycle it. I guess because I'm not discarding it. Okay. Actually, this might come in handy because this can give this trample. So whatever chump blocker he might play. I've actually never had that come up in a game before, but yep, and there it is. There it is. Guess we also could have just fought, but this is more fun. And then Zenith Lair. Boom. I bet you that didn't feel too good for the opponent, but it felt really good over here. There's something about just throwing the largest of fireballs that is really gratuitous. Alright, so 2 and 1. Only went down to the mirror, which, let's be real, I probably misplayed in that, so we'll say that that was could have been one. HB Kid. HB Kid. Alright, so this is a hand that's questionable, but we're not cowards. We just... Well, let's start by cycling the cards we're never going to cast. Okay. Shock. Okay. Land, please. That's rough. The deck is only playing 18 land. So, but of course we have a lot of rebuys. Come on. Oh, geez. All right, that's discard a card. Well, I guess we're gonna discard the Crater. That just feeds our Zenith Flare, but we really, really, really need a land to either play a Stinger or... Yeah, because we need something to start chump blocking this beast. Come on. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're getting extremely punished. Let's just hope that our opponent does not have... I mean, our opponent's helping us out. They're down to 14. There we go. There's a land. Okay. So we're gonna take 6 next turn. We can take 6. We can take 6. Okay, so we have all the lands we need. So next turn we'll play a healer, cycle a stinger, and block. Yeah. So play the healer. Okay, so our opponent has a clover, so I really just hope there's not like a brazen borrower in our future, or I guess Bone Crusher would be just as brutal. But it's the risk we gotta take. So next turn we are 1,000,000% firing off the Zenith Flare, taking out the Lovestruck Beast, but most importantly, gaining a bunch of life. And then ideally we can drop maybe even 2 stingers and just try and take over the game. Opponent thinking very hard. Remember to stay hydrated, kids. Opponent maybe disconnected? Alright, well, our opponent is... Oh, no. They're doing something. They're thinking about things. Okay. Alright, we... Let's cycle. Alright, well. Like I said, risk we had to take. We got really punished for keeping a one-lander, despite our essentially infinite rebuys. But on to the next one. So we're 2-2 right now. I'd like to have a positive record, so if we could go 3-2, that'd be great. All right, once again, another great hand. Cycle Memory Leak turn 1, Rescuer turn 2, turn 3 Stinger, plus if we get a land, Cycle Healer, and then Zenith Flare for 1,000,000, like always. Great. Opponent is playing... Is it spells? We're gonna run the rescuer out. It's probably gonna get shocked, fire prophesied, something. But that's fine. Brazen Borrower. That's kind of disrespectful. Light up the stage. What are they playing? Lightning Stormkin. I've never even seen this card before. And Sprite Dragon. So they're just playing Is it aggro? Like, just really rude cards. Alright, well. I'm going to play this guy again. And next turn we're going to make a bunch of tokens to block things. These things all have flying, and none of our things have flying. And that is a problem. They didn't play any of them, though. They didn't play a land yet. Okay, so there's their land. What is this? Risk factor. Sprite dragon. Okay, let's play another one of these. That'll at least keep the Electromancer back. Sure. Saheeli is a problem. We should be able to punch through though, because this... Any target, yeah. Yeah, sure. I really should take the 4, but... Actually... This is hard. We're gonna take the 4. Oh, no! Oh, well, alright, whatever. I thought it meant decline them drawing cards, but that was not what it meant. Well, we will play a fox. And we will attempt to get at this Saheeli. Okay. That's fine. And, oh, wait. We wanted to... Jeez. I'm tired. I'm messing up. I really should have cycled there. So rude. Alright, well, we will cycle. Another Zenith Flare. Nice. We might just need to back-to-back Zenith Flares. Luckily, our opponent only has one island, which is crucial for us not dying. We are going to take the action this time. Yes, okay. Cycle. Healer. Cycle. Land. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target. Oh, alright, well. That'll do it. Brazen Barrow is just such an obnoxious card. No, I didn't have fun in this match. Wizards, thanks a lot. I don't know. To be fair, we pretty much did all we could. Other than, I really wish I hadn't misclicked on that risk factor, that first one. Although we would have taken 4. I don't know how much that would have saved us. But we definitely shouldn't have given our opponent those cards. Another keep. We are not in the business of mulliganing. Amazing. Just what we wanted. Manifold key. What the heck? Box. Cycle. Once you're a fox, there's really no hiding what's going on. The jig is up, so we'll just see what we're playing with. Cycle. Can we get a land? Nice. We'll play the Stinger. All attack. Hitting all attack is just so good feeling. Like there's no deciding which ones you're gonna do or clicking different things. Just get in there, all attack. A row. Ugh. Disgusting. Wait, what? What? What is this sorcery? What the heck? Alright, hold up. Do I play the other Stinger? I think I am. I want to get as much damage as possible. Which this will be more damage in the long run, and it doesn't look like they're really in the mood to interact with us. Alright, luckily, next turn is lethal, so they need to do something. Do they know that next turn is lethal? Sir. Alright, well, I just like cycling. I know this is overkill at this point, but our opponent looked like they were going to do cool things, but just unfortunately too slow. Probably some sort of big mana deck. I mean, they were untapping Nyx Lotuses and playing Kiora Becker Behemoth. I think I had a seizure right there. Playing Kiora Beckoner of Behemoths is always a bold move. I respect it. That's a cool card, but it's just too fair. relative to the shenanigans that is going on in Standard right now. I think the plan remains the same. Turn 1 cycle, turn 2 rescuer, turn 3 ride off into the sunset. I swear to God, if I see another breeding pool, green-blue needs to be stopped. Actually, green-blue doesn't need to be stopped now. Jeskai needs to be stopped, but for a very, very long time, green-blue was the worst. Alright, cycle. Cycle. Good turn. Our opponent is playing mono breeding pools. I thought you were only allowed to have 4, but it looks like they have, well, more than 4 to have 3 of them already. Okay, so there's a Zenith Flare. Cycle. Cycle. We will cycle those on his turn. Or her turn. Their turn. Alright, our opponent has stumbled quite fatally, but it's just the game we're playing. I don't know if it was variance or if it was a poor deck building. I really even couldn't tell you what our opponent was playing, but it's another victory. We'll take it. And I mean, that was pretty quick for our deck. What was that? Turn 4? Uninterrupted, obviously, but all right. Oh, let's play one more, but let's edit this. Let's take out these, I guess. Doesn't really matter, and we'll put in 2. Hello? Oh, I see what happened. Heartwarming. There we go. Let's put these in, see what happens. We might not even draw them, but if we do, and they're cool, that's cool. Also, shout out Lava Serpent. Art is awesome. Also, pretty good draft card. Cycles for 2 as well. Though we only like cards that cycle for 1. This is an acceptable hand. Would love to have a Plains to play that Fox on turn 1, but there's no way I'm going down a card just for that. We could draw Plains on our first draw. Obosh, okay. Deadly. Absolutely deadly. Creepy as all hell, too. I'm expecting mono red. Fervent Champion? Tin Street Dodger. Okay. I don't know why, but they always have the Fervent Champion turn 1. And it's super annoying. Another Fox. Luckily, if we can get our mana, the Zenith Flare is going to put in work because they really can't come back from, especially if we can get their Obosh, they can't come back from us gaining 5 life. Light up the stage? Yeah, figured. These castles. There's that. Alright, we'll play the fox. And I'll end the turn. Trying to be sneaky. I don't really think they're gonna see past this though. Who am I kidding? I'm also not gonna take the risk to block either of them. So well, actually, maybe I will. Oh, okay. So we can just do that. Oh, Blazing Volley. I guess it's actually really good with Obosh. Well, we have another fox, so it's fine. And we will cycle. We will... Well, we'll cycle. We are not in the business... We are in the business of cycling, and we are not in the business of not cycling. And this is a nice 10 damage straight to the face. So... Chandra. Alright, well, let's play the Rescuer. Cycle. Get in there. Start chipping away at our opponent. To be fair, our opponent I should say, activate Castle Empress, so we'll be taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. Well, I guess we'll be taking 8 damage, because we'll definitely block with this guy. Oh. Okay, they could do that too. It's fine though, because we're going to take a lot less damage. Okay, so... I guess we'll just go with the... No, can't let a Planeswalker live. Get this thing out of here. Okay, so now we're just in the throw every flare at our opponent. If they play Obosh, we kill it. If they don't play it, we hit them. They don't play it. Okay. Oh, they want to play light up the stage. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good play. Unfortunately, they didn't draw anything. All right. So it begins. Uh, cycle. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna take 6. Thing is, we're gonna go planes. We're actually gonna. He has to block. Brother, what are you doing? Okay. Um, that was weird, but I guess we salvaged after I saw Heartwarming Redemption, was like, oh, I must play this, and then threw away all of my Zenith flares, which I didn't want to admit, but that was incredibly freaking stupid. Um, yeah. All right. So that's it. That's gonna be it for this deck. This we ended up taking out the trash. We took out the other trash players on the ladder. Even though we only went 3-3, 4-3. Um, one of which was definitely a misplay. The other one was because we got punished for keeping him one lander. The last one was, once again, I think we just got beat. I think I played pretty much to all of our outs. But Heartwarming Redemption, I don't think it's making the cut. I don't think it's making the cut. I'm going to keep one in just because I feel like it, and I'm going to pull, what is it, Boone. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do that just because I like having some cards like that. But anyway, that was the deck. I hope you had fun watching because it's actually fun, super fun to play. You just pitch, draw, and then you just throw the biggest of lightning helixes at your opponent. So that'll be it for now. This is Julian signing off.